Hi, this is Aaron Lote. Good evening. This is the first kind of mini workshop that I've done here live on Facebook, and I want to talk to you guys about with the new year coming up. Everyone's thinking about new diets, new ways of eating. That's fine, but coming into the new year, think more about balancing your body to make it start working the way it should do naturally. I give lots of workshops around the country with regards to Himalayan salt sole. So if you think everything is artificial, the food we eat, it's all lacking minerals. We're not being hydrated. So we need a source of minerals and hydration which is natural. A lot of the stuff that comes out of the labs, and this is my view, doesn't really work. It's not really colloidal, or it doesn't really form with the cells. Himalayan salt sole, Himalayan salt has the same minerals that are in our blood. So we're all led to believe salt is really bad for us, but next to water we need salt, but we need a good salt. And again, Himalayan salt has the same minerals that are in our blood. So using it in different ways can enhance your life and your well-being. So I want to show you guys about the drink. This is my bottle I've been using for the last 3 years. So Himalayan salt sole. So you make a salt solution. This isn't a cure for anything. This is balancing, again, balancing our minerals and hydrating us from inside. So I want to show you guys how to make it and then tell you a bit more on why we should be doing this. So first, you get yourself a glass jar. Has to be a glass jar. Make sure it's airtight, hopefully with a lock on it. These are the best ones. The Kilner jars are the best. So you get one of those. Whoa. Sorry. First one, so it's a little mistake. Sorry. So you get a glass jar and you add half salt to it. Just grab my salt. Give me 1 sec. Sorry. So you grab your jar, you fill it up with half salt. We're using Himalayan salt chunks. These are mined 600 foot below ground. This is where you get the best quality. If you look at our stones properly, you'll see they're really clean, really good. So half of those in the jar. Don't worry if you put too much in there, because you're going to put water in there. So you put half salt in there. And fill it up with water all the way to the top. And you close that and you leave that in your window for 12 hours. In 12 hours that salt will dissolve until it can't dissolve no more. So after the 12 hours, you'll have a small layer of salt in the bottom. You always want a layer of salt in the bottom. So after the 12 hours, it becomes a brine. So it's neither salt, neither water. It's a concentrate. It won't go off. It's not like I want you to leave it on the shelf for 6 months and go back to it. It won't go off. It's become preserved, but do start using it. So first thing in the morning, every morning, the first thing you do is you take 1 teaspoon. Let me show you. I have a glass and everything set up here, so make sure it's a wooden teaspoon or plastic teaspoon. Make sure you never use a metal teaspoon. It makes it taste metallic-y. So you take 1 teaspoon, remember, 1 teaspoon into your glass. And add as much water as you want to it. So I'm just going to add a little. Now, if you want, you can add lemon in the morning as well. Lemon's really good for your kidneys, for your skin. It's really good for you, and it makes it taste really nice as well. At this point, I usually get a lot of people saying to me, "Oh no, it's too salty, it's too salty." You're only taking 1 teaspoon. It's not that bad. So add as much water as you want, some lemon if you want, and just drink that on an empty stomach. And wait 20 minutes. Let it do its work first thing in the morning. What it does in the first week, it detoxes you, it cleans you from inside, it cleans your blood. So when your blood starts working better, diabetes, cholesterol and blood pressure, it doesn't cure it. If you're looking for a cure, this isn't it. This is balancing. So your diabetes, blood pressure and cholesterol come in line. So when your blood starts working better, in time it creates serotonin, the happy hormone. So your mindset in time changes as well. So when your blood starts working better, your organs start working better. And it helps relieve constipation. So when your digestive system and your colon are working better, you start to tend to start healing the way you should do, naturally. I use my parents as guinea pigs, and in the first 2 weeks of my dad taking this, he stopped taking his blood pressure tablets after 30 years. My mum got knocked over by a car about 20 years ago, and every other night she used to have to wear a brace. Really bad, severe arthritis. A year into drinking this, she stopped wearing her brace. Hasn't cured it, but it's given her relief. It's given her strength in her bones, is where she needs it. Don't think you're going to take this. If this is something, it's up to you how often you take it. I recommend you do it every single day. With minerals and hydration lacking, it's not in our foods, the minerals, so we're not getting all our minerals, and hence we're getting all these aches and pains. With your body working better, it tends to start healing the way it should do. And this is my assumption, working with salt for the last 3 years and seeing it do wonders with my dad. Good things take time, but you've got to start reading your body as well. This is colloidal. Drinking it in the mornings when you wake up and you're all tired and you've got no energy. Colloidal means it forms with your blood cells and it energizes you naturally. So within 10 minutes, you're awake. You have energy. It energizes you. It's been proven with athletes when they're in the gym and they're drinking water. Water goes straight through them. If you put a little pinch of salt in your water and drink it, say in the afternoons or when you go to the gym, it forms with your blood cells and it energizes you naturally. The effects of this drink with me, now I've been doing this for 3 years, and when I first started doing this, every single one of my bones was hurting. I was tired all the time. I didn't want to do anything. A year into drinking this, every single one of my aches and pains is gone. My energy's through the roof, and I talk like this till I go to bed. Hence why I'm still single. Joking. But again, more than a cure, it's balancing our minerals. It's balancing us to make us start working the way we should do. I've had over 300 ladies drinking this, all the same story. It's cleared up their psoriasis in 2 months. 2 months, and I've come to learn psoriasis and eczema, one of the triggers is hydration. So we're not hydrating ourselves again because all our food is artificial. We can have the most organic diets, but we're not getting all our minerals. So if doctors started looking first at minerals and hydration, we wouldn't have half the problems we're having. And trust me, I've been working with this a long time, and I have a lot of sick people coming to me, and this is a good starter to bring your body back to working the way it should do. So that's drinking it, again, balancing you, hydrating you, making you start working the way you should do. I've had, a lot of success with this. So every week, this will go down. Every week you're going to keep topping it up. And the idea of having the salt in the bottom is that every week you're going to keep topping it up with water. When that salt starts dissolving, you're going to keep adding salt to it. Now, I push the boundaries with this salt. I love this. It's a passion. Those who know me know that I sell from the heart, and I've discovered things with this salt that Dr. McCullough ain't got nothing on me. So, secondly, what you can do is 3 glasses in a 3 spoons in a glass. Again, plastic or a wooden spoon. Dip your toothbrush in there and brush your teeth with it. Up until about a year ago, I've got to admit I neglected my teeth, and they were in a bad state. Aches and pains, holes and all sorts. I need a root canal. Every 6 months I was going to the dentist, and they were giving me antibiotics to get the swelling down. Now, I take 3 spoons of this in a glass, dip my brush in there, brush my teeth with it. With this solution that's left, add some water and gargle with it. It ensures all the bacteria comes out your mouth. All the aches and pains in the first few days went from my mouth. In over 4 or 5 months, my gum disease has kind of cleared up as well. My teeth are stronger, and I don't have the problems I used to. So it's worth a try. Any advice, give me a shout, no problem. And thirdly, if you've got eczema, psoriasis, any skin disorders, burns, anything like that, put some of this, just put some on your hands, just a little bit, not too much, and rub it on the infected area. If there's any open wounds, it'll sting, but when it dries, there's no itching. The sole is like a disinfectant, so it cleans that area, and in some way, it's really good. If you rub it on the bottom of your feet as that solution, rub it on the bottom of your feet and you watch all the dead skin fall off. When you come out of the shower, rub some of this on your hands, rub it over your body, it makes your skin soft. But if you do that, use some really good oil after, because salt is very abrasive. It is really good. And just something I want to share with you lastly, again, pushing boundaries with the salt. I get a lot of sick people coming to me, and it gets my brain ticking, and it's something I love, helping people, and trying to figure out solutions. So Firstly, a friend of mine told me about this solution for severe arthritis. So Soleil in time will, drinking it every morning will give you relief in your bones in time. It will stop the arthritis process, won't cure it unfortunately, but will give you relief after 6 weeks. But for severe arthritis, the best case is, so again, get a glass in the morning, a teaspoon of the Soleil solution, then add a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. This is Bragg's. It has the mother in there. Always look on the label for the ones with the mother in there. So add a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, add some really good honey, Maluga honey or a really good honey, add some water and drink that. I must warn you, it does taste disgusting, but it is the fastest cases of relief for arthritis I've seen. And over the last 3 months, I've been working with a few ladies with thyroid. Now, for thyroid, so again, a teaspoon of salt Soleil in the glass. Get yourself some spirulina powder. I've done some research on this. This is fantastic. It has every single amino acid that the body needs, and again, our food, our diets, everything's lacking minerals. So this is a really good thing. So in the morning, a teaspoon of Soleil, add some water, and then a teaspoon of spirulina. I've had 10 ladies drinking this over 3 months. In 6 weeks, quite a few of them claimed it cured their thyroid. I think it's more balancing, again, minerals, balancing the minerals to make you start healing the way it should do. And again, I'm looking for more volunteers if possible. If you want a free consultation, give me a shout. I'm setting up Skype today, so I'm really accessible. I will be giving workshops around the country. The first one being on the 9th of January at Tiki's in Hemel Hempstead. And if you look on my page, there is a page for that. But again, prevention is the best cure. We're lacking. Everything around us is artificial. It's not a cure. It's to balance you again, to make you start working the way you should do. Coming into the new year, you're thinking about things. It's a minefield out there at the moment on the amount of things that you can actually do. And most of them don't really work. So a gift from the earth, a gift from God, which, you know, is being put here for us, and it actually works. The success I have with it, when I come downstairs in the morning and I see my parents, my dad went from 22 tablets to 8 tablets in 1 year. His body's healing again. He's happy, he's strong, he's got the strength in his bones. He still gets sick, don't get me wrong, but the body is working to its optimum. It's working to a better state now. So this is a good starter. I had a message from someone the other day saying, someone told them that they shouldn't be drinking this every single day. And I disagree with that. I think this is something that we should be drinking. Again, a lack of minerals, a lack of hydration. The salt that we all told by the doctors not to eat is a poison. It's the salt that we buy in the shops. It's not Himalayan salt. Next to water, we need salt, but we need a good salt. Salt's supposed to hydrate us. It's supposed to make us heal, and we're all using the wrong salt. So Himalayan salt, available from the amazing Himalayan Salt Company, and I've set up my website too, so it's ready to go, people. Any questions, again, contact me through Facebook, email. You can all find my details on Facebook. This is my first video, so excuse me for the mistakes, and they'll get better in time. Any questions you have, throw them my way, man. I love it. So yeah, if I don't see you again before New Year, Happy New Year. 2017 is going to be fantastic. Looking forward to it. Also bringing the balance procedure to London on the 28th of January, and over the next few weeks I will start making some videos with that. So a tool of our times, balance procedure, balancing up your chakras so you change your intention to the universe. A relaxation tool where everyone in London is so pent up and angry they need a release. I have it, so contact me for more details. See you later. Take care.